El Paso defense attorney filed a petition to remove the district attorney Yvonne Rosales from her position.
The petition says, quote, Rosales' official misconduct and continued incompetence clearly disqualify her from continuing in her elected position.
The civil lawsuit filed in the 346th District Court could lead to a jury trial, which would then decide whether or not Rosales is removed. ABC 7's Dylan McKim spoke with the attorney who filed the petition today. He filed this report earlier tonight.
Omar Carmona is the attorney who filed this petition to remove. In the filing, he lays out examples of what he calls the DA's incompetence from a capital murder case that was dismissed to a, quote, mishandling of the accused Walmart shooter case.
And we can't trust Ms. Rosales and her administration in effectively enforcing the laws of our community.
Strong words from Omar Carmona, an El Paso defense attorney who filed a civil lawsuit against District Attorney Yvonne Rosales in an attempt to remove her from her position via a jury trial. Carmona accuses Rosales of incompetency and official misconduct. He points to multiple examples. Recently, 375 criminal cases were dismissed for prosecutorial inaction, and Wednesday, the public defender announcing another 600 cases filed for possible dismissal.
Why are these cases not being filed? Why are they not being screened timely, expeditiously? But she refuses to answer that. She just doesn't have the staff, the attorney power to get these cases screened.
Back in December of 2021, a judge dismissed a capital murder case against Ivan Gabaldon, a 20-year-old accused of killing 63-year-old Juan Garcia Flores. The judge dismissing the case due to prosecutorial vindictiveness. Carmona represented Gabaldon in that case. He says Rosales' office sought the death penalty solely to penalize Gabaldon for exercising his constitutional right to a trial.
The grandstanding instigate.
In July, a judge putting a gag order on the accused Walmart shooter case because of comments Rosales made to media. And this week, the lead prosecutor on that case, John Briggs, taken off of the case. Rosales says Curtis Cox is now the point of contact on the case, the same attorney who was involved in the Gabaldon case.
That is an appellate nightmare right there. He shouldn't be handling the case. He has been found to have engaged in prosecutorial vindictiveness, so he should be nowhere near this case.
ABC 7 has tried speaking with Rosales in a one-on-one camera interview since the Gabaldon case, but have not been granted access.
Well, we want to ask you about the Gabaldon case.
That's for another time.
Saul Saenz even attempting to talk to her outside of her office with no luck. The DA's office did release a statement Wednesday saying, quote, we believe that it is a frivolous attempt by an attorney who has actively been attacking the administration for many months now in regard to a case which is pending on appeal. The district attorney is committed to serving the community of El Paso. Every attempt will be made to address and fight this petition. In a democracy, people vote for their elected officials. This is an assault on the electoral process in a manner designed to undermine our democracy, end quote. The petition was filed in the 346th District Court. Judge Patricia Baca will make the decision on whether or not to send this to a jury trial. I reached out to her office to get a timeline on that decision. Her office said they cannot comment on pending cases. Dylan McKim, ABC 7.
And this, of course, got the attention of a lot of people here in the borderland, including El Paso State Representative Joe Moody, responding to the petition to remove DA Rosales. He wrote here that somebody who believes in our system, I'm always leery about anything that puts a decision about who represents the people in any hands besides the people. We have a removal system, and that is the election in 2024. But this is where it becomes a scathing statement here. He goes on to say, that said, I've never witnessed such gross incompetence. It's not only embarrassing, it's dangerous and disgraceful. A lot of El Pasoans are going to be hurt before 2024 by the very person they should most be able to rely on. That coming from Joe Moody earlier today, Stephanie.